Think about the last time you were in a crisis situation. It could have been a small emergency at work or a major emergency with you or one of your family members. Although all human beings have distinct coping styles, we all use different methods to cope with the stressors in our lives, there is one commonality across all people and all cultures. And that is, when we find ourselves in crisis situations, we seem to shrink time and we take our temporal focus and we narrow it as much as possible. What that means is we seem to forget about what we didn't do last week or things that have happened in the past and things that we may have to do next week or the uncertainty of the future. And we take all of our resources and we channel them towards the crisis situation. Why do we do this? Because it works. That's what crises demand. It demands all of our attention, physical and mental, so that we can cope with the stressor that's in front of us. Interestingly, that actually gives us insight into enhancing performance in our work and personal lives. Mindfulness really is getting at the same thing. Mindfulness is about shrinking time and taking our temporal focus and transitioning it from the future and the past to the present moment. Shifting all of our attentional focus towards the present and completely immersing ourselves in the moment. And we know from thousands of research articles on this topic that has a big impact on not only our performance, but also our mood. So one of the surefire ways to deal with a lot of the uncertainty and the stressors in our lives is to just condition our minds to lock in on the present moment and to turn down the volume on all the distractions in the periphery. And this is specifically what we're talking about at this point in our series. We're going to learn specific skills and specific exercises that can help us rep this out into a point where it becomes a habit. It becomes this idea of unconscious competence, where we don't have to think about it anymore. And we don't even have to make a concerted effort to stop thinking about the past or the present. We just automatically do it. We lock in on the present and we work with what's in front of us. It's an incredibly powerful tool and one of the most effective ways to deal with the day-to-day challenges in our lives.